GPS signal lost. In 150 feet, turn right. Take the next right. In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Springfield Drive. Take the next right onto Springfield Drive. In a quarter mile, turn left onto Franconia Springfield Parkway. Turn left onto Franconia Springfield Parkway. Continue on Franconia Springfield Parkway for half a mile. In a quarter mile, take the Virginia 617 Backlick Road exit. Take the Virginia 617 exit. In 800 feet, use the left two lanes to turn left onto Virginia 617 Backlick Road. Use the left two lanes to turn left onto Virginia 617 Backlick Road.
Thank you so much.
Have a good
Really,
day.
thank you. You too.
Continue on Virginia 617 for half a mile. In a quarter mile, slight right toward Backlick Road. Slight right toward Backlick Road. In a quarter mile, use the right lane to turn right onto Old Keene Mill Road. Use the right lane to turn right onto Old Keene Mill Road, then slight right onto the I-95 North Ramp. Use the right lane to keep left at the fork. Keep right at the fork. Continue on I-395 North for 10 miles. In 2 miles, take the exit on the left toward I-395 express lanes north. In a quarter mile, take the exit on the left toward I-395 express lanes north. Take the exit on the left toward I-395 express lanes north.
Gaze up at this iconic stone obelisk, the defining feature of DC's skyline and one of the nation's most recognizable structures. The Washington Monument is an obelisk-shaped building within the National Mall in Washington, D.C., built to commemorate George Washington, once Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army. 1775 to 1784, in the American Revolutionary War, and the first President of the United States, 1789 to 1797. Located almost due east of the reflecting pool and the Lincoln Memorial, the monument, made of marble, granite, and bluestone gneiss, is both the world's tallest predominantly stone structure and the world's tallest obelisk, standing 554 feet 7 plus 1132 inches, 169.046 meter, tall according to the U.S. National Geodetic Survey, measured 2013 to 14, or 555 feet 5 plus 18 inches, 169.294 meter, tall, according to the National Park Service, measured 1884. It is the tallest monumental column in the world if all are measured above their pedestrian entrances. Overtaking the Cologne Cathedral, it was the tallest structure in the world. Between 1884 and 1889, after which it was overtaken by the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Construction of the Presidential Memorial began in 1848 and was halted for a period of 23 years, from 1854 to 1877 due to a lack of funds, a struggle for control over the Washington National Monument Society, and the American Civil War. Although the stone structure was completed in 1884, internal ironwork, the knoll, and installation of memorial stones were not completed until 1888. A difference in shading of the marble, visible approximately 150 feet, 46 meter, or 27% up, shows where construction was halted and later resumed with marble from a different source. The original design was by Robert Mills, 1781 to 1855, of South Carolina, but he did not include his proposed colonnade due to a lack of funds, proceeding only with a bare obelisk. The cornerstone was laid on July 4, 1848. The first stone was laid atop the unfinished stump on August 7, 1880. The capstone was set on December 6, 1884. The completed monument was dedicated on February 21, 1885, and officially opened October 9, 1888. Why does the Washington Monument have two colors? It wasn't easy to build Washington Monument. The structure was originally designed by Robert Mills, with construction beginning in 1848. The combination of the Civil War, the Know-Nothing Party's rise to control of the Washington National Monument Society through an illegal election, and lack of funding led to a halt in construction in 1854. When construction resumed in 1879, marble was used from a different quarry, and time and weather erosion have led to the difference in color, which begins at the 150-foot mark. The monument was finally completed in 1884 by Thomas Casey and the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, and an elevator was added to the monument in 1889. 10 fascinating facts about the Washington Monument. The Washington Monument officially was dedicated on February 21, 1885. In a speech written for that event by Robert Winthrop, who attended the groundbreaking ceremony in 1845, there was one memorable line: "An earthquake may shake its foundations, but the character which it commemorates and illustrates is secure." That's not the only interesting fact or coincidence about the iconic monument. Here are 10 more fascinating facts about this American symbol. 1. James Madison had an early role in getting the monument project started. In 1833, the Washington National Monument Society, a private organization, was among early groups promoting the idea for the tribute to the first president. Madison, along with Supreme Court Chief Justice John Marshall, started the society. 2. The first monument design featured a rotunda and a Roman like George Washington. The initial winning bid came from architect Robert Mills, who's designed a flat-topped obelisk with a statue of Washington in a chariot, along with statues of 30 founding fathers. The current obelisk design was proposed in 1876. 3. The Masons and the Pope were involved with the monument. Yes, the Freemasons were involved in the cornerstone ceremony, and they used Washington's Masonic symbols in the ceremony. At the 1848 ceremony were 20,000 people, and a container that held copies of the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence and other objects was buried in the cornerstone. 4. Abraham Lincoln was at the 1848 cornerstone ceremony. The guest list included 3 James Buchanan, Lincoln, Andrew Johnson, Dolly Madison and Alexander Hamilton's widow, Betsy Hamilton, and of course, the then current president, James K. Polk. 5. So how does the Pope fit into all of this? The society asked for people to donate ceremonial stones as part of the construction process. Pope Pius IX donated a memorial stone of marble, which infuriated the anti-Catholic Know Nothing Party. The Know Nothings got their revenge by rigging the leadership election for the Washington National Monument Society. Congress cut off monument funding for 5 years until the Know Nothings left the group. 6. Nothing happened to the monument for a 22-year period. After the Know Nothing takeover in the 1850s, the monument became stalled to the point that it was used as a slaughter yard and cattle pen during the Civil War. Congress took over the project in 1876. 7. It took the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers to get the job done. The engineers worked with Lieutenant Colonel Thomas Lincoln Casey to modify the original ornate plans. The monument's stripped-down, lean look was part of a cost-cutting effort. On December 6, 1884, an aluminum cap used as a lightning protection device was placed on top. In February 1885, the dedication ceremony took place. 8. The monument was the world's tallest building when it was dedicated. The Washington Monument, as dedicated, stood at 555 feet 5 inches tall. The Cologne Cathedral had been the world's tallest man-made structure. The Eiffel Tower soon surpassed the monument. 9. The monument is an engineering marvel. The monument's marble blocks are held together by just gravity and friction, and no mortar was used in the process. 10. The Washington Monument, movie star. Nothing says location shot in a film like the Washington Monument, especially when the icon is under attack from aliens and terrorists, or used as a backdrop in a thriller or mystery. But maybe the most memorable appearance, in a real life moment, occurred in August 1963, when Martin Luther King Jr. spoke on the Mall in Washington, with the Lincoln Memorial stage facing the monument.